Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm a little bit clumsy. I was clumsy yesterday. I dropped an egg on the floor, and then I've just pushed a glass tea light holder onto the floor that's just shattered everywhere. So we're a little bit clumsy. I felt a little bit poorly as well. Yesterday I did. I felt extremely sick and a bit pasty. Feels like it's kind of, I don't know, it's lingering today. I've got a bit of a headache today. I'm going to use anyway enough of my whinging and whining. But that's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. So I want to have a look and see what the cards want to say. We're using the Tarot Grand Lux, although I felt drawn to use the Druid Craft Tarot. I couldn't find them. I can see them now. But whilst I was looking, I came across these. Okay, right then, let's have a look. I'm just going to do a free flow reading. Let's have a look and see what's on the cards today. What is this energy? It's a bit of a... The sun's out though, which is good. It's rather warm today, which is nice. Feels like it's summer again. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Nightmares. Queen of Pentacles. There's someone leering over the feminine here while she's in bed, like kind of looking through the window. I've got Jasper. It's like a cat flap, I can hear Jasper. I'm sure it's him. There it is. And he's brushing like his mouth against the cat flap. He's obviously got an itch, okay? And we have the Divine Masculine who's looking really happy with himself. But it feels like he's leering over the Divine Feminine. I feel with her expression, she's not quite sure who it is. It's like she can't quite see. It's like it's a bit bright. It's like, who is that I can feel leering over me, watching me? Well, it's the Divine Masculine. Nine of Cups. Now, this is really kind of picking up on the energy of yesterday, which is what I was kind of saying. It's a sickiness. Travel sickness. It's coming up. Well, we have the Divine Feminine in her elements here. Queen of Pentacles. Let's read these three cards. Because we have the Divine Feminine there working on her pentacle. With Mother Earth there. We have someone who is looking through this peephole. At the feminine here. Having a look at her plans. It's like they've got access to her dreams. To her visions. And now he's happy. Okay. Let's read these three cards. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Coins. In spite of her powerful position, the beautiful Queen is compassionate, generous, and down to earth. She takes great pleasure in helping others and creating a nurturing environment for all living things. Interesting. The beautiful Queen is compassionate, generous, and down to earth, feeling as if we were picking up on the grounded energy, on the Divine Feminine kind of coming back to earth and actually projecting her light out there. So then we have this masculine, I'm going to say. It looks a bit like the devil here, doesn't he? I don't know. It looks a bit pasty, like how I felt yesterday. So that could be it, the Divine Masculine, like, okay, well, I want to say leeching the Divine Feminine's energy, visions. Okay. So I feel very much for the Divine Feminines. What I could say for myself, like, you're really passionate and motivated, got this passion for purpose. And then just as you're about to kind of really get into it, you have this energy of like, why do I feel drained all of a sudden? I just found my get up and go. So let's have a look at this Nine of Swords here. Nine hanging swords transform a chandelier into an oppressive figure above the anxious. Oh, okay, sorry. Into an obsessive. Oh, my heart's beating really fast, like really fast. Okay. I could see, like, the Divine Feminine while she's laying in bed, the Divine Masculine is on the ceiling. It's that in the chandelier, in the spotlight, I was going to say. I've got spotlights, not chandeliers. One day, maybe. Nine hanging swords transform a chandelier into an oppressive fixture above the anxious figure. This shadowy bedroom becomes a theatrical stage set befitting a Grimm's fairy tale or a scene from Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera is here inside my mind. Okay. In the dark of night, our imagination amplifies our fears and worries. Even the devil seems to make an appearance, adding to the distress. It's like, geez, everyone's watching your every move, Divine Feminine. Okay? No pressure. Nine of Cups. Well, the Divine Masculine looks happy. He sees all your hopes and fears, Divine Feminine. He can feel them. I feel like he can see them. He can taste them. Interesting. That is interesting because what happened yesterday, Tia, she rarely lays on my lap and she was on a cushion on my lap and I needed to get up. So I tried to move her. And as I did, she attacked. Okay, you don't move, Tia. Okay, it's very rarely she'll actually even come on you. So if you try and pick her up, she kind of goes into a bit of a defence mode. And she did. And what I noticed was that I had this taste that come through my mouth. Very weird. It was like I tasted her fear. So, just pick that up there. With it. Tasting the fear. And, well, obviously there was no one around to kind of state that to, but I kind of noted it myself. So, let's look at the Nine of Cups here. What's he doing? The figure invites us to join him in celebrating and expressing gratitude. Together, let's toast to, and then it's a blank. You fill in the blanks. A job well done, an endeavour fulfilled, or general good news. Cheers. 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 But we're filling in the blanks. Feels very much about this compassionate energy, generosity, and being down to earth with the Divine Feminine. I feel like the Divine Masculine understands or has had a vision now that the Divine Feminine, of course, not everything is perfect. It's just how she handles situations. So it's like he's getting an insight into her hopes and fears. Oh, he's studying. What's he doing? What was we giving thanks for? We had to fill in the blanks. Let's have a look. The Nine of Cups. Together, let's toast to blank. You fill in the blanks. You fill in the blanks. Oh, okay. You fill in the blanks, Divine Feminine. So you filled in some blanks for the Divine Masculine. A job well done, an endeavour fulfilled, or general good news. Cheers. What's he studying here? You fill in the blanks. I actually felt like someone who couldn't have children. Like they were shooting out blanks. That's what it felt like. Let's have a look at this Eight of Coins. I'm still trying to think what I meant by shooting blanks. Okay. Filling in the blanks. Cheers. Good news. What's happened? Okay, well, let's have a look. Eight of Coins. This scene depicts diligent study. Unlike the established craftsman of the Three of Coins, who has mastered his trade, this card shows an apprentice who is still learning about his craft. The coins in the foreground along with those on the shelves, might be indicative of practice and repeated effort required. What are we toasting to? Well, I feel like definitely there's some blanks that have been filled in, okay? And I'm not talking about like semen. I'm talking about missing puzzle pieces. Especially when it comes to the divine feminine. Okay, I'm going to the Druidcraft Tarot then. Blankety blank, blankety blank. Well, this one has definitely not received any blank semen, has she? It's quite fertile. Queen of Coins. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles here, the Queen of Coins. Compassionate, generous and down to earth. There's that Three of Pentacles that was just mentioned here. I'm going to reread that part. I feel it's important. So we was on the Eight of Pentacles, but it made mention of the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Coins. This scene depicts diligent study, unlike the established craftsman of the Three of Coins who has mastered his trade. This card shows an apprentice who is still learning about his craft. Okay. Here you are, watching the Divine Feminine. It looks like you're becoming definitely more skilled. You're putting it into practice. Because it says here, the established craftsman of the Three of Coins. He has mastered his trade. And this card here shows the apprentice. So, here's the master, mastering his trade, watching the Divine Feminine very closely, like leeching off her energy, which you may feel a bit drained in Divine Feminine. So if you feel a bit drained, it's because your creative, inspirational energy is being tapped into by the Divine Masculine. So let's look at the Nine of Swords. He loves it. He doesn't really mean to do it. I don't think he realises the actual impact it has on your energy. He's just absolutely adoring you and what you're doing. Even the dog's saying, come on, give it a rest. So, there's nothing malicious here. That card felt a bit thick. There's nothing malicious going on. This is an admiring energy. Obsession. We've got the devil. Even has showed up here to have a look, to get in on the act. Okay, and then we have the Divine Masculine in his Nine of Cups energy. Did I read that card? Why does it feel like I didn't read that? Oh yes, sorry. What we're tasting to. I'm not going to take all them. Divine Masculines, I feel like this is you as a collective. There's no danger here. Just picking up on the blanks, I felt like a gun with just, it gets worse me trying to say this, doesn't it? Blank bullets. The masculine here looks like he might be expecting. But he's got a little bit of a tubby belly going on here. It's all good. Comfort eating whilst he's watching the Divine Feminine. You could, oh, maybe he's changed his habits. There's some bread here and some apples. Fruit punch. Okay, well, there's that kind of, that portal, that door. Looks like a window there, doesn't it? And they can see through Divine Feminine. Okay, so they're getting a really good look. It's like they're hanging on the ceiling. And they're kind of like gazing down at the Divine Feminine. How come? Because you've become grounded, Divine Feminine. You're easier to observe when you're actually busy here on Earth than when you're floating around. That's because that's a vast space out there, isn't it? It's harder to pinpoint you, Divine Feminine. So you've got your feet on the ground. Okay, right. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. The masculines here are very proud, or there's one particular masculine who's very proud of the collective. So it feels very much like there is a collective force coming together when it comes to the masculines here. 7 of Cups, look at them. Daydreaming, visualising. Okay, I'm going to read these 3 cards. 3 of Pentacles. Increase craft, skill and appreciation. There's 3 Pentacles here, and with your 1 Divine Feminine, that makes the 4 of Pentacles. That's about building firm foundations together. Work flourishes as you build on previous efforts. The skill used of matter and intelligence to create works of beauty and value. That's you, Divine Feminine. Financial rewards or appreciation following a long period of apprenticeship. Our masculines have been learning for quite a while now. Work may still need to be done, but support is at hand. Okay, so the Divine Masculine really feels like he's actually supporting you. He's paying attention. It's like, it's what you wanted, Divine Feminine. It's like, okay. Maybe you didn't realise to the extreme this would come, because it's very much imagination, fantasy land, leering over the Divine Feminine. I feel like I can't get my words out. Oh, I can, but they're coming out very quickly. Okay. King of Cups, tolerant, sincere and compassionate. A spiritual, therapeutic or cultural project. Arise on you, Divine Feminine. Music and the performing arts. Publishing, artistic endeavours and exhibitions. I felt like he had a lyre there, a little harp. Okay, music. It very much sounds like you sound like an angel to him. You're like an angel. An earth angel. He's just observing you a lot at the moment. Okay. Was there anything else to say? No. A spiritual, therapeutic or cultural project, music and the performing arts, publishing, artistic endeavours and exhibitions. He's having a little laugh and a giggle at what he's seeing. Okay. Let's raise a toast to what Divine Masculine? 3 of Cups. Celebration, friendship and gifts. A time for celebration. There may be a specific event. You're being a bit hush-hush, such as marriage or birth. Take the time to enjoy the pleasures of friendship, joy and energy, receiving help or gifts, the end of a difficult or exhausting period in your life and success in the arts. Okay, marriage or birth. Well, I don't feel if there has been a birth that it's the Divine Masculine's baby. There you go. So this could have been something that set him free. If he was under the impression that maybe a child was his. 7 of Cups, there's seduction, illusion and the Grail quest. Knowing the difference between the imagination and the physical. Difficulty choosing between ideas and possibilities. You may be faced with a number of propositions, but be cautious. They could evaporate. Exploration of potential may have turned into daydreaming, greedily taking an opportunity to satisfy desires. Is that what you're doing? You're greedily taking any opportunity to satisfy your desires. But I'm not sure what kind of mess that may have got you into, it could have got you into, but I feel like you're actually getting out of that mess, whatever's been going on. I feel like you've learnt your lesson. Okay. How do we delve a bit deeper then? How do we delve deeper? I feel like the masculines don't want us to. It's like they have to fill in the blanks. It's for them to tell. I have a tale to tell. I've seen it once, I know you. Oh, I don't know the rest of the words. I want to say I've seen it once, but I know you know it well. I was not ready for the call, too blind to see the writing on the wall. A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. If I live to tell the secret I have learned, till then it will burn inside of me. Okay. We can carry on. The future's never far behind. You've kept it hidden well. Okay. Well, I don't know if they're the words, but listen, we got detachment. Interesting. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling the power, or feeling of power, or feeling the power, okay. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. So all of this, like I said, the dog's even saying, come on, lay off a little bit, divine masculine, okay, because it's codependent. It's like you can't survive without leering and watching and leeching from your divine feminine's energy. So, however, if your happiness, sense of security, let's just start from the beginning. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. And I feel that's what the lower frequency is that the divine feminine might be picking up on. You'll know because you'll be very creative and inspired, and you kind of was on the move again. Okay, like diverting your energy is detachment. You were detached from your divine masculine. I kind of picked up this would happen. He wouldn't be far behind you. Okay, he's just kept it hidden well. So your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Is that what we're toasting? I've got goosebumps. Affirmation, I release everyone and everything and my spirit is free. Free to do what I want any old time. Good feeling. I said, love me, hold me, love me, hold me, 'cause I'm free. Good for you, divine masculine. Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel works on the ruby ray, which is made up of purple and gold. It is the ray of wisdom and spirituality. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility and peace. And I feel that is what you've got now, divine masculine. Look. It's just like the divine feminine wasn't expecting it. Wow, expect the unexpected. Okay. You, in your turn, are invited to spread these beautiful qualities to others, and I believe that's what you're doing. You are spreading this joy and love and light, divine masculine. You can see this as a collective, you are. Okay. Connecting with Archangel Ariel will enable you to aspire to oneness with all humanity. This is a high state of grace which will bring you freedom and joy. You're at the state of oneness? That's awesome. You come together now. Okay. All together now, all together. Visualise yourself in a purple and golden cloak and invoke Archangel Ariel's help to raise your consciousness and that of everyone around you. Affirmation, I just added that bit in, but affirmation, I am one with everyone in peace and serenity. That's worth toasting. Oh, apparently I'm getting one more. Purpose. Interesting. Attachment, divine feminine, divine masculine working on this, but he is very much in love. He's been blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility and peace. That's his intention. And you in your turn are invited to spread these beautiful qualities to others. And then we have purpose with the divine masculines here in their full glory. The land of hope and glory. Very nice. Purpose. The angels remind you that every situation or person is placed on your path with a purpose. It may be to strengthen you, offer you an opportunity to resolve or forgive the past, release old patterns, or for enjoyment. You very much enjoy it, don't you, divine masculine? Your life purpose is ultimately to do that which brings you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Seeking these soul qualities will place you on the path of your destiny. Once on your life path, allow nothing and no one to deflect you from your mission. So once you're on your life path, allow nothing and no one to deflect you from your mission. Your guidance is to ask your angel to help you find the purpose of your current situation, or if you are ready, your life mission. Align your strength and willpower and hold your intention to fulfill your purpose. The angels will support you and you will succeed. Affirmation, I am strong and determined. For the masculines here, found the purpose. The passion for purpose, it's you, divine feminine. Very passionate. Earlier on, I'm going to say it because I've had another little realisation. Earlier on, the washing machine was spinning really loud, and it did sound like someone was having a really good aggressive jerk off. Okay, and I thought, sounds like someone's masturbating big time. That would be with kind of the sperm not being used to produce babies. It just needs to be released. So bottom of the deck to go with the Seven of Cups here, serenity. Serenity bestows inner peace, tranquility and calmness of mind. I do have a little bit of a headache, so we could work on that one. Calm your mind, dear one. When you feel serene, you and your own person. Oh, you and your own person? Oh, you are your own person. You and your own person. Your counterpart. But when you feel serene, you are your own person. For nothing and no one can bother, upset or influence you. You are like a calm, clear lake, beautiful and peaceful to be with. Your quiet radiance brings hope and support to those who come within your aura. The divine masculine. Look at this daydream he's in. You make him feel so peaceful. That's it, okay. Calm, peaceful. So your quiet radiance brings hope and support to those who come within your aura. You attract respect and love from others, for all are calmed by you. As you become deeply serene and still, you connect to the higher powers of the universe for divine guidance, and your path in life becomes smooth and flowing. Quietly ask your angel to hold you in serenity, especially if I don't really feel that the divine feminine is really fearful here. She's just aware. Okay. Serenity. So the divine masculine feels taking on these traits. Have we got a journey of love card, please? Okay, we'll go for no, I don't want to go for an oracle of shadows and light. No. Okay. I would like a journey of love card. Whereabouts would they be? Oh, I see you. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Watching you every move. Come on, you saying. the astral travelling came up for September. It's only the 1st of September. But when I done the reading the other day and we was looking at the purpose of August and having a look into September, astral travelling come up. Let's find out via the journey of love what's going on. It's all in the name of love. Okay, let's get a card for each of you then. Divine Feminine, let's see where you are on the path of love first, before we see why the Divine Masculine's kind of intently washing you. He's washing you. He's in the shower, he's in the bath, he's doing your hair. The man wants to be involved in everything. Divine Feminine, what energy are you in? She is the moon. I think my cards are in reverse. 21. Oh, you're right. A good ripe old age, aren't you, for adulthood? 21. She is the moon. But it was in reverse, so I don't feel as if, like, you know how much you are, like, illuminating our world. You are the moon. And the stars. And the sunshine. You're all of it. She is the moon. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen, rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar. Oh, we've got full moon. Today, tomorrow, depends where you are. 1st, 2nd, I believe it is. Okay, what is it? I believe it's a full moon in Pisces. Okay, so the wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar. The right timing, promoting growth, planting. Very loud out now. Someone's talking very loud about hoping that we can build our relationship up. Okay, sync. That felt like, well, it depends on what the relationship's like, whether or not it, it should be built up or it should be let go. Anyway, Lucy, let's get back to our reading. Very loud out there. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen, rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar. The right time in promoting growth, planting where there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You're being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for action or for rest? Okay, Divine Feminine. It can change quickly. Just like the phases of the moon. If you are unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way as the moon grows full. All things come in time. So I'm feeling this like it can change quickly. Is it time for action or am I to rest? I mean, I thought we was in action and now I'm resting again. So, okay, it can change quickly. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly and you are unsure if you are really ready, be assured, all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be with it and what is happening now and trust. You are moving and growing and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of deepest night. Okay, interesting, because it says you might not be able to see it. You might not be able to see. Do not worry and do not try to force the insight. And it's kind of like the Divine Feminine. It's like, what is this? What's the message with this? And it's like, don't worry. Everything will soon be revealed, like very soon. The purpose of it. The poem is called Waiting. These moments are precious, like jewels on the crown of life. They beckon my heart, forming memories that sparkle my joy. And like the longing of a sweet caress, they draw me near, melting into one, showing what is possible on the journey of life, waiting for the seasons change. It felt like summer. We're coming into autumn now, guys. Season's just about to change. Divine Masculine. Let's have a look and see what's going on with you guys. Loving all that is. Is that what you're doing? Card number 22. You're a step in front of her. You're above her. Loving all that is. Picking up definitely on the collective here of feminines who are being constantly observed by the collective of masculines. Card number 22. Okay. I feel like this is, I said that maybe you didn't realise the actual intensity of your power or what's going on behind the scenes, how you're affecting this situation. Well, this is how the Divine Masculine feels. Card number 22, it's at 11:11. You wise, awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, and this is what he's watching. All your hopes and fears and how you deal with them. Thinks it's extremely beautiful. You can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and are now in need of rest. You can love your energy and passion. Even when you are so far ahead of the pack, you have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up. Maybe a day, maybe a decade or so. Because you choose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger, because underneath its fire is a desire for respect. And you can love your peacefulness, because within your heart, you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts, for it's part of your own divine nature awakening. It may just be like a painful cramp happening because it's been curled up for too long. This oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. Okay, and this is the state that you're in, Divine Feminine, a state of being, allowing, receiving, becoming one with all that is. I feel really teary. I feel like I could cry. Okay. Would you like to see what the Divine wants to say about your connection, guys? Eruption of light, card number 11. Eruption of light, something's erupting. It's half of that 22, it's 11, okay, it's 11:11. It's not, it's 1:30, 1330. Yes. Eruption of light, this is what's happening, guys. Your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt, as though the prayer is not doing much at all. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful. I want to say beautiful, I can't even read these words. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful, that it is divine action set in motion. Your power of divine prayer emerges from your heart and out through your throat, whether you speak or sing your prayer silently within your own mind or aloud for all the world to hear. Let your prayers be vocalised as feelings expressed to the divine in words or song if you choose. You have the power to heal at your fingertips and vocal cords. It's like, sing a song, make it simple to last the whole year long. Sing. Okay. Through your voice, you can heal Let your hands be joined in prayer position at your heart and your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound. As you speak it, so shall it be. This oracle holds, this oracle comes, a lot of coming on my table. This oracle holds a message for you. Your words have more power than you may realise, and you have a special ability to heal with words, to bring light where it is needed, and to uplift through simple kindness spoken. You also have a message to bring. It might be an urge to write or sing on topics that are close to your heart. You may also simply have the need at a soul level to share from the heart with others when you are engaged in conversations. The oracle says your voice is part of your power. Do use it. I wonder what you're muttering when you're having a good little jerk off. Anyway, life begins with love. To complete itself again, symmetry is born. I feel you're manifesting through your sexual energy, divine masculine. Look, there's no kind of denying it. I've had too many sinks on the kinks. We're getting a romance angel. We're getting a romance angel. Divine masculine, this card's for you, I believe. Divine feminine is very much focused on a passion for purpose. Soulmate. That's for both of you. Yes, this is your soulmate, but divine masculine, yes, this is your soulmate. Your soul is craving for your counterpart. Soulmate. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate. And the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together. You've both been ejaculating at the same time. That'd be powerful. Okay. Double eruption of light going out there. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate, or will I ever meet my soulmate, as validation that this will occur. Many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you have another opportunity to explore passion together. And I feel the thing that you didn't really get to explore together, I think that you felt the love and the sex, is that romance. And that's when you allow love and sex to be able to blend authentically, genuinely. It blends. And then you find the romance. So one thing that the divine masculine, divine feminine kind of tried to hold back from, especially the divine masculine, was allowing any kind of romance to really slip into the equation. But it does need to be part of that equation for this all to work out as it was divinely planned to. We're leaving it there. Okay. And I'm going to end on... I'm going to get a Heal Yourself card, guys. Let's see what card wants to come out of the Heal Yourself deck. There's one left in there. What is it? It was tucked in there, all the way down there. Get back to the good old-fashioned basics of it. Sex, sexual art. There's definitely this much about coming together, and I'm not going to say just for the purpose of the collective, even though I feel there is this awareness of the magnitude of benefit that can be when divine counterparts come together. But there is this, so there is that kind of, it's for the greater good, but it's also for a sexual need, own personal, to satisfy your own sexual desire. Introduction to the what? the Kama Sutra. 33. Christ consciousness here, man. Comes after Phoenix rising. Feel something's been rising. Okay. Bring more light into your sexuality. Keeping sexuality alive is an art form very few people truly understand. Are you sexually attracted to your partner every day? I'd say so, Divine Masculine, every day. I think you get extremely turned on by your Divine Feminine's essence. Sex energy only occurs when there is sexual polarity. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. The only time there is sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. I feel like Divine Feminines, you're actually like embodying the masculine's energy, and the masculine's energy is embodying, the masculines are embodying the feminine's energy, and they're like as horny as hell. Okay. The masculine is the unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision making, trying to bring everything to closure and consciousness itself. Divine Feminine, that's the energy you're in at the moment. So the masculine is the unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision making, trying to bring everything to closure and consciousness itself. The feminine, which I feel the masculines are in, is change, life force, light, flowing movement, Mother Nature and emotions. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies in long-term relationships. Sexual polarity is an art that takes practice. It can be so subtle and last a lifetime if you are constantly reinventing your gifts and using an open heart. Okay, shall we have a look at some action? Feminine essence people. Instead of directly telling your masculine partner what you want, as this tends to kill polarity, invite him into action through expressing your feelings. Your speech could be erotic and enticing instead of functional and efficient. Let him know how you're feeling and let him be inspired to direct you there. And I feel he is directing you through your dream state to be more open. Okay. So you can invite him into action through expressing your feelings, and I feel like he sees all your hopes and fears, all of it. Your speech could be erotic. I picked up that you have like the voice of an angel. And enticing instead of functional and efficient. So I feel you've got this balancing act. You're doing okay, Divine Feminine. You are in your masculine energy at the moment. That's what I feel. Masculine essence people, your greatest gift is constant presence. Is it now? So I feel like we've actually kind of swapped back into this. You're doing, even though it's like you're residing in, I was going to say in opposite energies, it's not. It's like you're residing in your, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm talking about, like the yin yang. So Divine Feminines, you're in your yang, masculines are in their yin. We have both of them. So even though you're yanging around Divine Feminine, you're definitely in your yin. Masculines, you're yinging about, but you are in your yang. Masculine essence people, yang. Your greatest gift is constant presence. No matter what your feminine partner is feeling or doing, constantly penetrate her display and see the light that is shining for you. How beautiful. The feminine may come to you like a slap to the face or your favourite kiss. Stay with her energy so the feminine knows that no matter what she's feeling, you are there. That's where we're up to. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, then shall we end on a roomie? Yes. Hi Jasper. How are you doing today? Are we good? Come on in. Come down there, sweetie. Good boy. We're just getting a roomie message. It's nice and warm out there. You been catching the sun? Okay, let's get a roomie message, guys. And I'm going to get off. Good boy, on my lap. There's the card, the courage of your love. I'm just going to read the beginning part of it. We had this card the other day, I believe, come up. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Rumi. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. I feel like this is you, Divine Masculine, roaring at the Divine Feminine. Okay. You must awake, my beloved, there is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah, yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior, astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters, the variety and opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. Wow. Hey, down then. So that felt very much, that message come up, really it was the Divine Feminine that was roaring. Oh, we're not, no, I don't think we're doing that, sorry. Okay, right then. It was the Divine Feminine that was roaring to wake the Divine Masculine, and now it's just like, he's like giving the same advice, okay, to the Divine Feminine. He's like, the wolves are circling, Divine Feminine, I've got my eye on you, you must wake up. Okay. Well, I want to leave it with another message. We just get another Rumi card. Jasper. Can you hear him purring? Because I think he's right by the microphone. Sacred Convergence, card number 11. Now this will do the job. Because when I put the cards away yesterday, I noticed we used the Rumi deck, and it was the card that was on the bottom of the deck. So, Sacred Convergence. Yes, I want to read this one. Card number 11. What's going on in there? I've got Jasper purring. I imagine quite loud. I'm not going to try and move him. Sacred Convergence. Roaming around town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I am longing for. Are you, Divine Masculine? The human cannot be found, we have searched. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mine of the finest rubies is what I am looking for. One hand holding a cup of wine, and the other the curls of the beloved. A little dance, a little dance. Hey, 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 hey. No. You can do it, but not here. What are you going to do? Because I'm like reading Rumi here. Can you lay down, please? Okay. Well, we'll get you down. It's all good. Just got to put my shoes back on. Hold on. I'm not doing it, Jasper. Come on, darling. I can push the chairs in so it doesn't make it that easy for you to jump up. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I've got that book, because it nearly went on the floor. Okay. Sacred Convergence. Where's my card gone? Oh, it's here. One hand holding a cup of wine, and the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I am longing for. A dance like this in the middle of the circle. And we've got all of these kind of circles going on in the images. One here. There's one here. I mean, how many circles? We're going round and round in circles. Divine Feminine started off with one, didn't she? I think that's in it. Oh no, well we have this one as well. And there's one swirling around in the water here. Do I lift up this card? Yeah, Justice is underneath. I'll lift it up. Okay, we're talking about circles. Have we finished now? Yeah, a dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I'm longing for. Okay, let's read this message. It does feel like his hand is outstretched and he's kind of taking it for a dance. You can't really see. I'm not sure. Okay. How I have longed for you, my very own. Look no further for the family beyond your family, the relationship beyond all other relationships, the great love that unveils all other loves, to be mere reflections of the one great and true love is here for you now. It is I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own heart. Yes, 'twas I, hidden beneath every secret, yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. Behind every yearning, always, I have hidden. Now I show myself to you, that you may become so filled with the same passionate devotion that I hold for you, that your mind will fall away, overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of love, tossed into an ocean of silent, unending bliss. Come to me. We are to be one now, in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. Sacred convergence indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. Sexual energy. So don't get away from it. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. You'll have a sense when this process is happening, there will be a coming together of you with like-minded souls who hail from all walks of life, and yet together, through some invisible genius, that's love, sex, romance, some invisible genius, you will help each other. You may simply be dancing in the same room, or singing in a group, attending a class or workshop, or just visiting the same beach or parkland, but at that moment there will be a sense of something coherent and nourishing happening at a far greater level. I feel like it's going on right here at this channel. Okay, when you're in a group attending a class or a workshop, the trickle-down effect into your personal life will be felt too. You'll have more energy after spending time with these people, even if you don't interact very much on a personal level beyond being in the same space. You'll feel empowered to step forward on your path and love yourself with less conditions. You'll become freer to shed your fears, let go of relationships based in fear and judgment, and open up to those more loving, responsive and inspiring to continue on your personal journey in increasingly profound ways. Excuse me. This oracle has come to you because you are part of a greater sacred convergence happening now. Perhaps you have already sensed its progression, or perhaps it will not be obvious to you. But the effect, whether obvious or subtle, will be important to your soul development and divine awakening. You are being asked to drop defences and barriers towards groups of people that feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down are to be dispensed with, no matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more. No, that shall not do for your own soul growth now. Just step away. Turn towards those connections that feel nourishing to your soul and learn to share yourself without fear. Just be. You do not have to force the plants. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to happen. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part, take your steps, dance, sing and be, and allow the gifts of sacred connection to change your world, for this is a spiritual gift presented to you now. This oracle comes with a special message. Perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process, or even shed so many you are fearing you might have overpruned to be left with nothing and no one. Do not fear, feisty angel of love. Your path is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. Whilst you learn to sustain that vibration within you until it cannot be rattled by any crisis or demand, you are wise to place yourself in more nourishing connections. If you want a plant to grow, why not give it the best soil and conditions in which to do so? Certainly, the plant of love can and will grow in the most hospitable, is that how you say it? In the most inhospitable, fucking hell, Lucy, do you want to get the words out? No, the word's hospital's in there, I don't like that. Okay, conditions, but it can be rather more joyful to grow in gentler, more nourishing conditions, if possible. Yeah, just skip those words you don't know. This oracle comes to you with guidance that the possibilities for more joyful relationship and growth of love within is in your power. You can choose each day, each moment, just make a choice. Trust yourself, your discernment and your intuition and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. Repeat this law of karma. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now as you release the old and trust that even if your garden of relationship becomes sparse for a while, you've been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to flourish. It is only a matter of timing for the season of new life and growth to come again. And so it shall, bringing with it sacred convergence of souls on the path of love, your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe of those journeying upon the path of love. I love that. So repeat this law of karma. You only owe love the chance to grow. That's a beautiful reading, guys. I'm going to go. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.